What's up guys, RuppDat here and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Yellow. In the last episode, we managed to wrap up Silphco and booted Giovanni and Team Rocket out of it. And as a reward, we got the Master Ball, the ultimate Pokeball in any Pokemon game that will catch any Pokemon without fail, and there's only one of its kind. Unless you duplicate it by glitching. At the end of the last episode, I also evolved Ishmael into a Charizard, and Killer Bird, not Fly, and Killer Bird into a Pidgeot. Oh, glorious Pidgeot. Now, at this point there are two gyms we can tackle, and I have already come back to Fuschia City to tackle this gym, because I feel this one would be the more manageable of the two. Off camera, I went and made sure, in addition to shuffling my inventory around, I made sure I grabbed a couple of full heals. You're gonna want them, because this gym is pretty nasty when it comes to poison, among other statuses. Bizarrely enough, even though this is a poison-type gym, there are also a bunch of psychic-type Pokemon in it for whatever reason. So, Samedi and Herbivore, can't believe I messed that up, are going to be situational at best, but Samedi's definitely going to be an MVP here, considering it knows it's got a stab Earthquake at its disposal, and poison types are weak to Earthquake. As far as everything else, however, I think I'm going to put Trico out front to see if I can get to level 36 and evolve it. So, that said, let's get going. Actually, I forgot to read the sign first. Fuschia City Pokemon Gym, Leader Koga, the Poisonous Ninja Master. Indeed. Alright, champion-making guy, haven't talked with you in a long time. Let's see what you got to say. Fuschia Gym is riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him. Yeah, it definitely shows up on my recording screen a lot better than it does on my TV screen. It's actually, you can actually see the gaps. They are visible if you look hard enough. There's just a slight color difference in areas where there's invisible walls. As you can see, I'm trying to walk ahead. There's in those small little dashes there that indicate I cannot get to Koga, who others would be right in front of me. I'm guessing Koga took lessons in Mime or something, because Mime's the only ones I know that put up invisible walls. Strength isn't the key to Pokemon, it's strategy. I am well aware of this. That is why I sometimes operate with a strategy. Though, generally games like this don't require strategy. And this guy's got just a Hypno. Level 38. Wow. Okay. You can handle this, Trico. Or maybe not. I am actually regretting the fact that Dark-type did not exist in Gen 1. And that wasn't even a crit. Good God. Okay, maybe I'm in a little over my head here. Let's try a bite. Wow. And it's got confusion too. Okay. Sorry, Trico. Alright, how to deal with no, not Alakazam. Hypno. Killer Bird, maybe? Yeah, Killer Bird's closer to it in level. Let's see if Killer Bird can get something going here with a Fly. That's gonna make its Headbutt miss. Dive Bomb from the sky. Alright, that's doing much better. Eesh. This is the bad thing about Psychic-type Pokemon. It's the big problem we're gonna run into. Hello, Crit! When we get to Saffron Gym, which is I'm gonna do after Fuchsia Gym. I'm gonna go heal really quick to get Trico back up. Luckily the Pokemon Center is literally straight down the street from the gym, in a sense. Yeah. The big problem with Psychic types in Gen 1, before they introduced Dark types to really give them a weakness, is that the only weakness Psychic types had were Bug types. And even to this day, Bug types aren't really utilized enough against Psychic type Pokemon most of the time. I can understand Bug Pokemon are usually pretty fragile and can't really take Psychic type hits, and there wasn't much in the way of Bug type moves they could hit back with, but I mean, I can understand why they had to make a new type to nerf Psychic a bit. Kind of the same reason they introduced the Fairy type to try and nerf Dragons a bit. Alright, level 34 Drowsy. This should be far more manageable. Isn't that right, Trico? This should be more up your alley. Or maybe not. Trico really needs a better Water-type move. As a matter of fact, we are around the area where we can get a new Water-type move that would be extremely useful. But I'm debating whether to actually get it for Trico or not. Let's switch Trico out. Let's give Ishmael a shot. Because I'm pretty sure Drowsy's next Psychic is going to do, or even Confusion is going to do Trico in with a special drop. And Ishmael definitely needs a better Fire-type move. The curse of Gen 1 movesets. He withdrew the Drowsy? They can do that? It's weird. I have legitimately never seen a Gen 1 Pokemon trainer actually switch out one of his Pokemon mid-battle. I've legitimately never seen it happen. That's interesting, and that's a crit and a dead Kadabra. Ishmael's gonna eat up all that experience. You know what, I'll go ahead and bring Trico back in. Why not? Trico should be able to handle Drowsy from this point. Isn't that right, Trico? Case in point. No level up, though. Unfortunately, we're not done with the Psychic Onslaught in what's supposed to be a Poison-type gym. This guy wanted to become a ninja, so he joined this gym. Jugglers as ninjas. It just seems like a weird fit to me. Alright, another Drowsy. Ice Beam it. Drowsy, why do you have to be so defensive? That's a crit! I swear, crits are usually the thing of another, a certain PokeTuber I know, who's, well, he has a shirt that even says, it's a crit. Speaking of shirts, as this next Drowsy comes in, I have really been contemplating the possibility of trying to sell shirts myself, if anyone's interested. Again, no idea what's up with that, but it happened. But yeah, I've been really contemplating the possibility of trying to sell my own merchandise. Trico lives! And is gonna get more experience and another crit! If anyone's interested, let me know if you want to see some merchandise for me, especially since, I know, the network I've been partnered with, RPM Network, another crit, and another withdrawal. Interesting. But yeah, RPM Network, for those of you who have... Really?! I can't believe this! Trico's actually gonna pull this off on 7 HP! This is amazing! This is legitimately amazing! Oh my god! Yeah, it looks like the Way of the Ninja just hit one hell of a roadblock, and its name is Trico, the Prankster King. Okay, was not expecting that! Oh god. But yeah, if any of you are interested in seeing what I might have to offer in terms of merchandise, let me know. I'd be more than happy to try and start selling stuff, because it would also mean some extra cash for me that I could really use. Ninjas have a long history of using animals. Interesting line of thought. A tamer. Okay, with you the whip I can see as appropriate, as opposed to most of the other trainers we've seen have whips. Okay, that's an Arbok, and I'm gonna go into Samedi. Paralyzed. But I happen to have Earthquake, so assuming I don't get fully another crit. Really. Thank you, Samedi. Now let's cause some mass havoc. Goodbye, Arbok, and good riddance. That is not a poison type either. That is a Sand Slash. And this is where I think I'm actually going to bring in Herbivore. I know Sand Slash can learn Poison Sting, but beyond that... Let's see if I can continue the Razor Leaf crit streak. Any possibility in that? Yup! I don't know why I get so amused by that, I just do. And that is another Arbok, which Samedi should be able to just steamroll right over, assuming I don't get paralyzed. Come on, game. Help me out here, don't paralyze. No full paralysis, pretty please. Thank you, good night, Arbok. Me randomly breaking out into song seems to have become a thing. Just like the crits have. I don't know why this LP has been plagued with so many crits. Oh? Okay, do you think you're a wolf or something? Head down this way. I reach another... Well, this guy's blocking a path, but... I can catch him if I head over this way anyway, the path I'm supposed to take. But first off, let me get some healing done. I would like to use... Where do I have him? A full heal to get that paralysis off Samedi. And I have all these hyper potions. So let's get Trico all healed up. Samedi I think will actually be fine for now anyway. Your invisible walls had me frustrated. Not really, no. I'm actually not too bothered by them, Mr. Tamer. It's like I'm walking through a mine maze or something. Mine. Alright, Trico, you're back to full HP. That is a crit! Sand Slash using its namesake, which is also a crit. Any chance we could possibly stop with the crits? I mean, it's been fun, but... I'm getting a little annoyed by this. Trico goes to level 36, so... After this battle, fun times will be had. My team will be 100% evolved. But first, this Arbok has to die in the most painful way possible. Isn't that right, Samedi? The law of the dead has spoken. Get out of here, snake. And Samedi's gonna go to level 36 as well. Yeah, I got it. And so does Trico, who is finally evolving. The last Pokemon... That turned into unintelligible garbage. Trico has evolved into Blastoise. It's got a Ninja Turtle in that pose. How convenient with the Ninja Turtle movie about to come out, the new one. Let's put Raijin out front and have Raijin deal with this last guy, who I believe also has psychic types. Now, so Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. Where did I descend from? I really don't know what kind of lineage I have, really. I mean, I know my ancestors are German and British respectively, depending on, well, German on my dad's side, English on my mom's side. And that's really all I know. What is with all the withdrawing of drowse... Yeah. So many withdrawals of Drowsies in this gym, and I have no idea why. It's legitimately one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen, because I rarely see Pokemon being swapped around in Gen 1. Eat a Mega Punch, Hypno. And back into the Drowsy now. Okay. Are we gonna play musical Pokemon here, Mr. Juggler? Poison gas. Had to figure that was gonna come in at some point. Weird seeing a Drowsy. Where are they? Actually, on second thought, I don't want to know where poison gas would come from on a Drowsy. Let's just get off that subject and worry about Hypno, who's probably just gonna take this Thunderbolt with no problems. Yeah. Disable, that's gonna fail. Mega Punch is gonna hit. And Hypno lives. Quick attack, end this please. Nighty-night, Hypno. Alrighty. And Raiden's gonna shoot up to level 35. Not bad at all. Drop my ball! Okay, I know what he was actually referring to, but still. Considering his opening line towards me, that was a bit unexpected. Anyway, let's use a full heal so I don't have to worry about poison on Raijin. Alright, you know what, since I have them, let's just go ahead and use my Hyper Potions. One on Raijin. Might as well go ahead and use one on Samedi. And one on Trico. Ishmael should be fine. Now, how do I want to go about Koga? You know what? Considering what I realize, let's actually lead with Ishmael. Ishmael may actually shine here, with Samedi backing him up. Alright, Koga, time to face the music. Wahahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me? Very well. I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. You shall feel the despair of poison and sleep techniques. Somehow I doubt that, Koga, because I'm loaded with full heals, just in case. So, Koga here. Since his team is based off the anime in yellow, there is a massive difference in his team, and I'm not just talking about his Pokemon level. Though his Pokemon levels are the big thing, and I'm probably in over my head here, but I'm willing to give it a shot anyway. In Red and Blue, he will start with a level 37 Coughing, pure poison type, with Tackle, Smog, Sludge, and Smokescreen. He actually has two Coughings, the same level, with the same exact moveset. In Yellow, he's going to lead with a level 44 Venonat, Bug Poison type, with Tackle, Psychic, Sleep Powder, and Toxic. All of his Pokemon do happen to know Psychic-type moves to try and counter the fact that you could potentially have something like a Nidoking, which would otherwise probably just wreck everything with Earthquake. I'm going to go ahead and launch an Ember, since all of his Pokemon in Yellow are Bug Poison types. Oh god, Toxic! Toxic is bad news. It's essentially Poison. Toxic is actually a special variation of Poison. Where Poison deals damage each turn, Toxic does the same, except it racks up the longer you stay in. And eventually after about like 8 or 9 turns, if you're at full health, Toxic will actually take out your Pokemon with how much the damage will have increased by that point. I'm going to leave Ishmael in for now. Next up is going to be his level 46 Venonat. Toxic, Psybeam, Supersonic, Psychic. So no sleep-inducing moves, but a pair of Psychic-type moves it can throw at me, plus the ever-annoying Supersonic. In addition to his other Coughing he could have... Actually, no, I'll probably leave Coughings up for now. I'll cover his other two Pokemon in Red and Blue after I had taken out this Venonat. And I burned the Venonat! Not bad! X-Attack? This thing has no physical moves, even by Gen 1 standards. What is an X-Attack gonna do, Koga? No, It's a legit question. I don't know. Alright. He has one more Venonat. This one level 48. Toxic Psychic Sleep Powder Double Edge. So a slight variation from the first Venonat we saw. Moving on from his Coughings on his red and blue team, his Pokemon here would be a level 39 Muck. Pure poison type with Disable, Poison Gas, Minimize, and Sludge. A very annoying moveset indeed, because it can poison you, potentially. It can poison you, keep you from using moves, and also raise its evasiveness to keep you from doing anything to it, which can get old really quickly. Oh, this might hurt. Alright, I think right here... I'm gonna go into Trico. Aside from Herbivore, because of the fact this thing's got Psychic, I think my best bet here would be to have Trico absorb a few blows while I get Ishmael healed back up. First, let's get rid of that Toxic. I don't mind you putting Trico to sleep. And let's use a Hyper Potion. So, Samedi's probably not going to end up being as useful here as I thought he might. And that's why. Considering how high a level these things are, I'm pretty sure I cannot eat any Psychic-type hits with Samedi. Which would be bad news indeed. Alright. Just gonna let this thing keep spamming Double Edge just cause it's doing damage to itself too, and there's the next attack. Okay. That's gonna beef up the Double Edge. Which means more recoil damage things to suffer. Sorry I had to use you as a scapegoat, Trico, but... Actually, you know what? Samedi might be able to outspeed. So let's give Samedi a chance here. To at least knock this thing out with an Earthquake. Just for experience in the strike a blow against Koga. Why the hell not? Koga's last Pokemon is obviously his strongest. Look at that level. In Red and Blue, this would be a level 43 Weezing. Coughing's evolved form, we all know it and love it by now because of Team Rocket. Smog, Sludge, Toxic, and Self-Destruct. Definitely something to be wary of. In Yellow is Venonat's evolved form, Venomoth at level 50. With Toxic, Psychic, Leech Life, and one of the most annoying abilities in all of existence, Double Team. Okay, next attack. Don't really know how much that's gonna help it. Ember. Wow! And we're back to Toxic again. Slash gonna do anything more? It will with a crit! You know what? I'm gonna use a full heal and get rid of that Toxic right away, because I don't want it racking up. Really? Wow! Hats off, Koga! And this Psychic is gonna hurt. Ooh. Ishmael is definitely not going to be able to take another one of those, but I don't really have much more of an option here. Sorry, Ishmael. You've served me well in this gym battle. Very well. But I'm afraid your time has come, old friend. Alright. Samedi. Earthquake. Oh god, this thing's faster! Holy shit! Baron Samedi, you are a monster! And I love it! Koga, suck it! You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soulbadge. Oh my god, I was so certain Venomoth had my Samedi dead. Oh god. Anyway, now that we have the Soulbadge, the defense of our Pokemon increases, and we can also use Surf outside of battle, which I will be getting to later. He also gives us TMO6, which is Toxic. A secret technique over 400 years old, whatever you say. And we are going to have to actually go all the way around to get out because of the invisible walls. Wonderful. Actually, I already know one thing I want to do right now, since I have Toxic. I would like to actually use it. And I would like to teach it. Generally, any Pokemon can learn Toxic, which is one of the definite advantages to having it. I'm going to teach the Herbivore because it seems appropriate. Alright, now the question becomes what to get rid of for it. Oh duh, Poison Powder, because Toxic's a superior version of it. Goodbye Poison Powder, hello Toxic! Alright, that was definitely an adventure and a half. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here on that note. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I've been RuppDat, and next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow... actually, before we head off to try and deal with the Saffron Gym, there is one other piece of business I wish to attend to here in Fuschia City. So, with that said, I think you guys might be able to figure it out if you think back to our little tour of Fuschia City from a few episodes ago. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.